All right, Algebra 1 students, this is Mr. Foval again. This time we're going to work on Lesson 6.6, which is about learning how to take a quadratic equation to model an object that is either thrown or shot. So we're going to look at a situation where a ball is thrown straight up. So there are three things that we need to take into account when a ball is thrown or an object is shot. The first is the height at which it was launched or released. The second is the speed that it is traveling. And then obviously we need to utilize the idea of gravity, which we learned about how it acts on objects in 6.5. All right, so the situation we're going to look at, the height of the ball being released is going to be 6 feet. So this is a ball that is thrown from about 6 feet high. The ball is going to be traveling at about 100 feet per second. That would be its speed. And lastly, we obviously know that gravity acts at negative 16 feet per second squared. So if we want to build an equation utilizing this knowledge, well, the distance that the ball is above the ground starts at 6 feet because that's where it's launched from. Every second, it's going to travel 100 feet per second. Since it's per second, we have to multiply by our time. And then lastly, we're going to subtract 16, and since it's feet per second squared, it's time squared. Okay? One thing to understand is this is a linear equation without the 16 feet, meaning that if it starts at 6 feet and travels 100 feet per second, after 1 second, it would be 106 feet in the air. But in this case, it loses 16 feet per second squared, so it doesn't work out exactly like a line. This is where a parabola comes in. So looking at that situation, let's look at 3 seconds into the problem, into this situation. So we would have 6 plus 100 times 3 minus 16 times 3 squared. Well, 3 squared will give us 9. 16 times 9 would give us 144. 300 from the 100 times 3, and then we still have 6. So we would get 306 minus 144, which leaves the ball at 262 feet in the air. Notice as we model, we have our start, we have our slope or speed, and we have gravity. Hopefully this will help. If you need to, please rewatch the video and work on the lesson. Thank you.